listings are just smoke and mirrors. So how do you avoid applying for employment that's dead upon arrival?
Holly Wilbanks is here to shine a light on ghost jobs and how you can aim your resume where it counts. I thought that this was, because I get these random text messages all the time, and it's recruiters telling me that they want me, they want me to come work for them, but that's not what we're talking about here.
That's not what we're talking about. Those text messages are scams, spam, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And this is also a situation where it's not necessarily a legitimate opportunity, but it's a little bit different because the companies that are posting these ghost jobs are actually posting them themselves. It's not some third party or bad actor who is posting these. In most cases, it is the company actually posting jobs that they aren't actually hiring for.
That seems mean, Holly.
It does.
And I don't like it one bit for anyone that's on the job market. But I want to know how you can tell if a posting is a ghost job, because they are very convincing.
Absolutely. So a lot of times, one of the easiest ways you can spot them is if it sounds very generic, like anybody could have kind of written that. It's not very specific about the requirements that they want or the job duties necessarily. And so if you see a job posting that may be very short, it doesn't say a lot, that could be a red flag. Another one is that there isn't an application deadline, or maybe the application deadline has been, way extended, right? It may have been posted for 6 months now, and there is no application deadline on there. That's another giveaway. So just keep in mind that there are little things you can do. If it's only posted on one platform, let's say you only see it on LinkedIn or you only see it on ZipRecruiter, and you don't see it on the company website, check the company website. That's a great way to just double check. If it's not there, might be a ghost job.
I mean, this seems like a terrible waste of time for applicants who are applying to these jobs. Why are companies doing this?
So companies have multiple reasons why they're doing this. One, they may have actually been hiring originally and now they're on a hiring freeze, but they don't necessarily want to advertise that. So they just let it sit out there just in case when the freeze is lifted, then they have all these nice applicants. Same thing for maybe they have regular turnover in the position. It may not be high turnover, but they know this is a job where they regularly have to fill it. They leave these postings out there so they get a nice pool of resumes, of qualified candidates, that when they feel like it or when they're ready, then they'll get around to doing that hiring. And so just keep in mind that there are multiple reasons. Some companies are doing it to make it look like they're growing and they're more prosperous, not only from a market standpoint and an economy standpoint, but also for employee morale. Hey, I know we're understaffed and you're overworked, but we're really working on hiring. Just hang in there.
No.
Oh. Yes. This is gaslighting.
This is, right? It really is, and I just feel so much for especially the new college graduates and everyone right now who may have been laid off and is in the job market. Again, it's so tough to look for one that you really love as is. To make it harder, again, just seems mean. I have no other word for it. But what can people do to have more success, to know that their resume and application is going to the right place, into a job that may call them?
Absolutely. So you want to try to assess, is this a ghost job or not? Like, don't just get excited. Be a little bit more methodical. No different than you're methodical about how you read your emails, right? Okay. What websites you go to. You need to start looking at your job postings a little more critically like that to make sure it's a real source and make sure it's a real job posting. Okay. 2, your resume needs to be ATS compatible. We are still seeing tons of applicants out there who are using resumes that can't pass the application software. Keep it simple. Don't try to get fancy. Don't try to have your headshot on there. That's going to mess with the system. Make it as simple as possible, as clear as possible, and use that resume instead. Okay. And then ultimately, networking. So of all of the people reporting on ghost jobs right now, almost every single one of them for the past year has been saying networking is still the best way to make sure that you aren't getting a ghost job application, you're actually getting a real application.
You have to actually go and talk to people.
Right.
But what I'm learning from this is if it sounds and looks too good to be true, you need to really look into it.
Absolutely. Yeah. And there is some legislature that was introduced this year. Some of that regulation is aimed at really protecting applicants and candidates and going after the business. I have concerns recruiters are going to get buried even more, but let's see how that shakes out.
Absolutely. And good luck to everyone in the job search.
That's right.
Hopefully
Thank you
that
so
helped.
much, Holly. That was really good.
Thank you.
All right, we will have more information about the Wilbanks Consulting Group on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.